today on Mike Line. I can be the first YouTuber in the sports car community to say this, whether you like it or not. You gotta kind of take my word for it. You may be against me, which a lot of you guys will be. Now, I've been collecting baseball cards off and on since 1989, and up until right now, I'm still collecting them. But I think what's going to happen is because of the coronavirus that happened in the United States in January at the earliest, although I got furloughed in March and I haven't been back on the job. And here it is June 15th, 2020, which is almost 3 months. Now, baseball, I don't think there will be any baseball anymore. No Major League Baseball. Now, I don't know about minor league baseball, or I don't care too much about Little League Baseball. Little League Baseball, there should be Little League Baseball because you don't get that many people going out to the park, as opposed to minor league baseball and Major League Baseball. You get thousands upon tens of thousands of fans. If they were to go, then one of them could spread coronavirus to another person and another person, because they're not going to want to wear a mask for an entire 6, 7, 8, 9 or more innings of baseball. They're not going to want to go to the ball game and wear that mask. They're going to want to take it off. But then that'd be a big risk. Then they get sick, they get coronavirus. But MLB was supposed to have started in late March. And here it is, again, June 15th. And last week, Rob Manfred, the commissioner, gave a 100% to one of ESPN's people, said, we're going to get Major League Baseball up and running, even if it's only 48 games or so. There's been talks back and forth between the owners and players association, and one was asking for a 114 game season, which was proposed by the players, and the owners, nope, no deal. Even with the 100% pay, owners didn't want that either. Owners wanted players to get something like 50 to 75%. Players didn't want that either. So it's the money issue. And since there's no agreement, now Rob Manfred, just over an hour or so ago, he has changed his mind, changed his tune. He does not think that the game of baseball will be played in 2020. Of course, you got that CBA coming up in about a year or two. And if there's no game 2020, what are the chances in 2021 there will be a game if this pandemic still continues over a 1-year period and there's no antidote in sight? Which Trump may be correct, may not happen until 2022. By that time, there'll still be no baseball. In a moment, I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see where baseball is heading and how it got to this. Now here, MLB proposed pay cuts that would affect all players, because now this was from 2 weeks ago, and there wasn't going to be no longer season, whatever that longer season was going to be, that the MLBPA wanted. So that's going to affect all the players of MLB. They're going to have to take a pay cut no matter what. So that cannot be reversed. Now here, got those guys. MLBPA, they submitted a counter proposal which they want a 114 game season and deferred salaries in event of canceled postseason. Well, that is thrown out the window because there's no way it's going to be a 114 game season if they were to start, let's say, in late July, because 114 games would actually last all the way maybe Christmas time. Now here, MLB counters with MLBPA with prorated pay shorter season. Now, today is June 15th. You think they're going to actually start a game in June 30th? If the MLBPA wanted a 114 game season? Don't think that's going to happen. Now, this one was posted on June 3rd, and MLB discussed a shorter season, and you get the full prorated salaries for each game played, which would be about 50 games instead of 114 games. It would be as MLB's last resort. And MLB does not intend to propose idea to players, so the players have no say about having more games or not. All right, then we move up to June 8th, and MLB proposes 76 game season to players and 75% prorated salary. That would have been an okay deal. That would have been okay. I'm not sure when the 76 game season would have started, but that probably would have started maybe early July or August or sometime before August. It would have to end sometime end of September to get 76 games, unless they did a bunch of double headers along the way. But the players, no, they didn't want 76 games. They want 114. Then June 9th, new proposal, 76 game season. So they lose. Well, actually, they haven't lost a number of games. But then the MLB PA would get 75% of prorated salaries, and they had to respond by tomorrow, and they probably did. And this is what they responded before a day later. Now the MLB PA wanted 89 games instead of 78 games, plus instead of 75% prorated, they went 100% prorated, and expand the playoffs to 16 teams, 8 in each league. Guess what happened next? This is also from June 10th here. Still want that 89 game season. Starting July 10th and October 11th. Players commit to provide broadcast enhancements. I don't know what that was all about. But they can also opt out of season. Players who are high risk or who live in high risk. Saying that there would be a 100% chance there would be a 2020 MLB season. Okay, we will zoom up to June 14th, and the Players Association rejected the latest proposal of only 50 games without an agreement. And this is today. Rob Manfred changed his tune. He went from saying, yes, there will be a MLB 2020 season to saying that he's not confident season will be played. That the real risk is going to continue. That is true. It will continue. There is no way out of this one. And this is the final answer to MLB, Major League Baseball. Current situation is a disaster for our game. So I think that Major League Baseball will come to an end. There will be no more. Even if there is a CBA new agreement in 2021 or 2022, the game of baseball, to me, like I say, it has now come to an end. So that's all I'm going to say. Rest in peace, Major League Baseball. And thank you guys for watching Mike Line here on the Global Satellite Network.